Welcome to the show that literally takes it to the streets. No studio, no budget, no problem. It's Flatbed Tonight with your host, Chris Hawes. Welcome to Flatbed Tonight. I'm Chris Hawes, and tonight we're joined by Canadian Comedy Award nominee.
That's me.
Josh Williams. Josh, welcome to the show. Finally, a nice opportunity to meet you. We've never met before.
We haven't. No, and you've had quite the career in comedy as well.
Dated, though. Way back.
That's
I left.
okay.
I left. I disappeared. And now I'm out from the wilderness.
But you're starting where all comics should, back on the street with your own shows, producing your own shows to begin with.
You know what? That's the only way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
That's the only way to do it. I could go back and do the clubs again, but you know what? I've done that. Now it's time to do something different and fun.
I like different.
Yeah.
Is all the staff family?
No.
No, not at all. Are any of the staff
No.
family?
Well, yeah, my wife is here. My daughter and son also, but they're not here tonight. They were busy.
Right.
So
I thought you guys were kids. I'm like, I see a bit of a resemblance.
not at all.
Maybe not.
But
Are you guys doing community service?
No.
Is that how you got roped into this?
No, I'm paying, baby. I pay. I don't listen. I you know what? Unlike those people who do those internships, I value people. Not very, very much, but I value them. So tell me about yourself. What's going on with your career and what's exciting?
What's going on with me? Still just grinding, doing clubs, doing shows, doing trucks in the middle of nowhere. I have a podcast that I host. That's what's new and exciting with me.
You like the podcast?
Yeah, it's uncensored and it's my life, available to everybody at any time.
Well, there's nothing more that people would hate than is to find out about my life. So I would never do a podcast.
Oh, really? You
I
just
don't
have to
think
get
so.
into mischief. That's how it works.
Well, I'm a boring guy at the end of the day. So tell me, you apparently have a children's show.
I hosted, there was a children's show on National Geographic that I hosted. I was the quiz master for him.
Okay.
Yeah, and we filmed it actually right in this area here, downtown Ottawa.
Obviously playing still on National Geographic.
It's still on National Geographic online.
Online, okay.
Yeah, and we ran all over the city. There was how do I say it shortly? We had Seekers, they were called. So 4 teams, 4 colored teams.
Yeah.
And the idea of the show was they were running around asking people randomly on the street, just, hey, you want to be on a game show? So it was like a guerrilla style game show.
Yeah.
So grab
the
people.
game show you don't know you're on.
Exactly.
Like that one. I don't know if you remember it. But,
yeah, the Oblivious or whatever it was called.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That was awesome. I loved that show.
Yeah, so they go up to people and they say, you want to be on a game show? You want to win an iPad? They bring them over, they ask them questions. There's a few rounds at the end.
Yeah.
They bring all of their number 1 contestants back. The quiz master, yours truly, would ask them questions, and that was the final round.
Oh, that sounds like a great show.
It was a great time.
I'll have to check it out on National Geographic.
On Nat Geo, it's called Real or Fake. That was the
any
whole idea.
monkeys on that particular show?
No monkeys.
I want to see pygmy breasts or monkeys. That's it.
It was educational. I asked for a monkey in my rider. I said I will only work with monkeys, but no dice.
Damn it, that's tough. Now, how long have you been doing comedy?
Been doing comedy 9 years.
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, and so what was the highlight so far?
The highlight's been I've had an opportunity to perform at the JFL 42 Festival in Toronto.
Okay.
Like I said, I was nominated for a Canadian Comedy Award. That was good. That was an early part of my career. That was for Best Stand-Up Newcomer.
That's great.
Yeah, so that was a good time.
What else you
want to talk? We can talk
what's
about
going on in your life? You married? You got kids?
I'm not married. My girlfriend has 2 kids that I'm constantly making mistakes with. I'm doing damage control on that all the time. They're fine. I'm inexperienced, uneducated in the way of children.
Hint: all parents are inexperienced.
Oh, absolutely, they're
We have no
inexperienced.
idea. And they say, you should, and you can read all these things about how to be a good parent. At the end of the day, you're going to fuck up your kids in ways your parents never dreamed of.
Most of my act is about, hey, this happened and I fucked it up. So
that's perfect.
I have an opportunity to talk about that a lot.
I love the fact that you can pull it out. Let me try that in English.
Yeah.
That you can poke fun at that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I try. That's the thing. Every instance with them is something happens. You go, I think I'm supposed to say this, and then I say it. It sounds stupid. They look at me funny. I try to get myself out of it. It gets way worse. That's what I tell people. There's no right way to raise kids. There's a million wrong ways to do it. One of the things I've learned about kids is that there are people who know how to raise kids. They're the ones that don't have any. They always seem to have the right answer. They will tell you exactly how to raise your kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the fun ones.
Without question. Well, we'll get letters from people thinking that I was actually drowning my children. Right?
Oh, really? You get letters? That's amazing.
Well, I'm being optimistic. Right? Let's be realistic.
They just drop the mailbox into the back of the truck there?
Just mail it, P.O. Box, black truck.
Do you have an email address for this?
We have an email.
We should
absolutely.
plug it.
At flatbed.com.
At Flatbed. What happens before the at?
Flatbedtonight.com. Oh, my email address.
Yeah, the email
well,
address.
I'm the host, so it's called host. at
Host
Then there's
at
a producer, and they've got another one.
Do the producers get their own mail?
They get their own mail. Of
Oh my
course.
God, people are like, I have so many questions.
Wow. Well,
I
listen,
too want to go to a
here's the
community
thing.
college. How do I apply?
You know what? We're trying to be responsive.
You guys are doing great. I love this.
Well,
this
you know
is
what?
like guerrilla talk show.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what I like it.
But right now we got to cut. We got to leave. Thank you very much for
My
joining
pleasure.
me, Josh.
Thanks for having
I
me.
really appreciate it. We'll get together again.
Yeah.
This has been Flatbed Tonight. My name is Chris Hawes. This is Josh Williams. Thanks very much for watching.